Welcome to an out of the box unboxing. Today we're going to be looking at Tales of the Loop, the board game. This was on Kickstarter and I missed the Kickstarter, but I was fortunate that my local Vault Games picked up some copies and I picked this up last week. It's for 2 to 5 players, but it's cooperative, so I'll be playing it solo with 2 characters, 14 and above, 180 minutes. And it looks like it's got some lovely looking miniatures in there. Let's have a look and see what we get in the box. It's a very heavy box, so that's always a good sign of either lots of components or high quality components. Let's have a look. Okay, so first up we get rulebook, which is hardly surprising. Oh, it's got an index, which is always a bonus. Some components, rules. I'll look through this. I imagine I'll do a playthrough sometime in the not too distant future. That all looks really nicely laid out. Oh, contents on the back and an index as well. And some variant rules. Easier, and harder rules. That's nice. Okay, then the world of the loop. I do believe this is an overview of the world that we're playing in, kind of the 80s, but not the 80s we remember, 80s with mechs. Oh, look at all the backers, which is a nice touch. What have we got here? Summary card. Okay, that's handy. 2 summary cards and some very chunky tokens. And these look like these are going to be assembled. So mech tokens. So these are characters. So it's a mixture of standees for the characters, teenagers, and I believe miniatures for other bits and pieces. Yeah, very nice solid cardboard tokens. Oh, these are colourful. Even more tokens. Okay, so what have we got here? This looks like the main game board. Let's see how big this turns out to be. It's not massive. Okay. So this is our island, places for our cards. That's probably the dials that I saw before that probably need assembling into the board. Job for later. And what else do we got? Okay, so there's a cover. These look like a little mech. They're double-sided. So it's got 2 on that side and 3 on that side. So they are slightly different. There's quite a few of those. And it did say that the mechs were unpainted on the box on the outside. And they are unpainted. Tapped in. I imagine those gaps are for the expansion sets, which I didn't get. Okay, so these are. Let's have a look. It's a bit closer. Opportunities for some painting. Quite thin. Oh, nice. Delicate. Okay, so that's the mix, and so there's space for there's a dinosaur and another mech in the expansion expansion set. Let's see how much I like the game before I decide to go for that. What else we got? Okay, so those are clips that will go on the board for the dials. Here we've got the characters, and these are in sets, so these are thick card, and they've got spaces to put tokens in. Got like white, black, and lots of orange little cubes. I imagine they fill these out. So these are our main characters. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 characters. So that's a bit of variety if you're playing solo co-op 2 at a time. Some dice. They're nice, custom dice. Go up to, okay, so up to 6, where 6 is the crown. Some stickers. Couple of standees for our characters, and some, quite a lot of cards. And again, I imagine the spaces are for the for tokens or for the expansions. So let's have a look at the cards. Make sure that's focusing on an appropriate way. I think that magic, what did I do with that sleeve? Here's a standard magic sleeve. And the $9 question, well, they'll fit in. There's plenty of space for the cards if they're sleeved, so that's good. I do like sleeving my cards. So what do we got? We've got school cards, fire starter. I wonder if those are the different scenarios. In that case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scenarios. By the looks of it. And these all look like location cards. I imagine different things pop when you draw the different locations. What do the school cards look like? Okay, so these are interactions that are happening at school in the class, so they're like mini narrative aspects. Let's have a look at this one. There is a role-playing game and I think a TV series as well based on these pictures. I've not seen any of those. So what have we got here? So these are more location, and these ones double-sided. Okay, so these are like they're tagged with the different vehicle names, mech names. Probably shouldn't get too shuffling of these because I just have to sort them later on. Chores. So I believe it's you go to school, you do chores, and then you go off and have adventures and find out what's happening. Weekend camping, family night out. Success and failure. Okay. So where do they go? And I've got a small deck of smaller cards. I don't have my tape measure, so I can't really work out what their size are handily, but if we look at a magic card which is 64, so they're basically 64 high. and about 44, I'd say. So again, pretty standard. Yeah, so about 44 by 60 standard size. So you've got items, hairspray. Oh yeah, Vic 20. That brings back fond memories of the 80s. Oh, there's a Commodore 64 in here. Maybe not. Oh, Admiral 64. Good old serial cable. Bit 80s nostalgia, and we've got abnormalities. And lots of those. Pet Raptor. Bit of Transformer. Biological samples. And again, nicely laid out. Nice cardstock. They've got like a linen-y feel to them. Yeah, so there we go. That's lots of interesting components there. Nice big box. Space for the expansions. There's at least 2 expansions that are available if you didn't get them with the Kickstarter. I'm going to probably play a couple of games and then make a decision of whether I want to upgrade. Nice insert though, so there's lots of space, which is always appreciative. Okay, of course, I guess once all the tokens get popped, it's going to take up more of the room. Probably put the lid on. And that is Tales from the Loop, which I've kind of got back in the box. I imagine more space is available once I pop it out. Tales of the Loop, the board game. Looking forward to getting that on the table very soon. Stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe and like.